Good evening. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. No volume from... Wait, try it again. No volume. Let's hit that button. Let's hit that button. How about now? Can you hear me? This is a great stream. We should have tested before we started. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sean Crummell, creator of Smacked in the Head, the animated series, just in case you can hear us. And Smacked in the Head, the animated series, comic, and host of Random Back Issue Comics on this very YouTube channel, as I check to make sure we actually have audio. 1 second. Steven. Oh, yeah, you're muted on the, maybe back out and come back in. Yes, correct. Is your microphone plugged in? Well, back out and come back in. All right, see you later. I am going to fix this banner. How's it going, everyone? Good to see you. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Burritos that should be at the stream. Nope. Wow, it's going to be a short stream. I don't know. What else do you want to try?
Hello.
Aha! He lives.
Jesus.
Burritos that should be federally banned.
Burritos? Federally banned? I don't think so.
Crap, why isn't son of a burritos that
So, how you doing?
be federally banned? Alright, as we go along, I'll have more show topics. But
okay.
Until now, burritos that should be federally banned.
I don't think so.
Huh?
I'll burn this place to the ground.
I didn't say all burritos. Just meant certain burritos or certain things masquerading as burritos.
Oh, yeah. If you're masquerading as a burrito, then definitely, yeah. Banned. Straight to jail.
False burritos.
Oh, there you go. That'd be way much better.
How's it going?
It's going. How you doing?
Fine. Moving stuff.
Yeah. How's that doing?
Not much. Not especially today.
Well, yeah.
We both got real lazy, and she took a long nap, and I started playing Uncharted again. So if you're wondering why the show is called what it is, it's because I like aliens, and I've been playing Uncharted again.
How is that series? I never played it.
It's good and not good. Like the creators definitely were jealous that they couldn't just make movies. That's how it
I did
feels.
see the movie.
I'm sorry, I have no interest. How was it?
I don't think the characters fit. Like Mark Remark should have been Nathan Drake.
Mm,
It was hard to see. Like I see the kid that plays Spider-Man. He's a fucking kid.
I don't like him. I can't. For something about him bothers me. He's like staring at white toast trying to please Spider-Man.
I liked him as he does a pretty good Spider-Man.
I don't.
It's decent. I mean, he's got more Peter Parker and more like the Spider-Man together. Like all the other, like Toby was a good Peter, Andrew's a good Spider-Man. Like,
correct.
This guy, he's got a little bit. He can go. I like his Spider-Man and his Peter.
Andrew could have been better if they had not written Peter the way they did.
Oh yeah, God yeah. I think Andrew Garfield would have been the perfect one to cement it if they would have given him a better
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
And it all comes down to one thing, and that's him following the nerds and like stealing ideas from them or something. And riding a skateboard. I was like, that's not right.
No, too much of it. He wasn't more nerdy. He's more geeky than he was nerdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Spider-Man is supposed to be. See, that's what I didn't like about the Toby thing. I understand they gave him the organic web shooters to like condense time and all this other stuff they didn't have to go into, but like to me that was always a big part of Spider-Man, his genius. Like he created those when he was in high school, like 15 years old. He created web shooters.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's a fact that they always overlook when they bring Spidey into the other mediums. Like he's just this superhero with bug powers, but he's more like Tony Stark level genius.
He can make those, but he can't figure out how to make a buck.
A book?
Buck.
Oh, a buck? No. Yeah, that's the Parker luck. That's the Parker luck.
One moolah.
He makes a lot of money, he's going to lose it real quick. He can't find love because it's going to die. He can't make money because it dies. He can't find
Mary
love.
Jane.
Off and on now. And that was always a good marriage. I hated that we got to tell new stories, so they divorced him. That was stupid.
Yeah. Welcome to Marvel.
Like she was always just a supporting character. That's what she always needed to be. She was there to prop him up when he got really on the dark times.
Yeah.
But they turned her into a whiny bitch back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the writing. It changes though. I mean, they're bringing it back to where it was before. Because the status quo always comes back.
Yeah. Well, I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Yeah.
But anyways, back on the other movie I saw with the new Spider-Man kid, Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Was that one movie where all men's thoughts are projected out so everybody can hear men's thoughts?
Is it a bad remake of What Women Want?
No, that was a different one. This was like on an alien planet, and it was like, but all men were always projecting whatever they thought. Like their thoughts were never hidden. It was good.
No idea what that is.
Chaos something chaos. I don't know. Anyways, it was okay until it got to the end, and then it felt like they wrapped everything up real quick just to end the movie.
Yeah, I would too. That sounds terrible.
No, like I said, it was good up until the point, and then it was like, I think it's based off a book series from what I remember. But it seems like they didn't want to do a whole series of movies with this. So they just ended the books with like the last book as the last arc of the movie. What? So it's like all of a sudden it didn't fit, and you're like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't as bad as The Northman. Did you see that one?
Started that, and then I don't know what happened. We maybe fell asleep or got bored or something.
I swear to God, halfway through that movie, right at the halfway point, it becomes a different movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got to
a completely different movie.
We got to what's his face? Ethan Hawke. and his kid spit and burping into the fire pit, and then I don't think we made it much further than that.
I don't even remember that part.
Oh well, it's early on.
Yeah, I'd have to watch it again, I guess.
His
But I
dad,
don't know
like,
if I really want to.
Oh, his dad has a wound, and he's dying, I guess. And the
You said
kid's
Ethan
gonna.
Hawke? Is he
Yeah.
the bad guy?
He is the father, and he's dying, and then the kid is looking for revenge, I guess, and then that's where we stopped it.
Right, and then and he grows up to be one of
No idea.
What's his name? He's in the Tarzan dude, right? The guy who played Tarzan?
Oh, well, that would make sense. Skarsgård.
Yeah, there you go.
I never know the first names of any of those guys.
But there's only like 2 of them are related. One's father and son, but the other one...
There's like 4 of them.
Yeah, but he's not related to him. I looked it up. Like, one of them is not related to the other one. Like, well, they have the same sounding last name. The guy that
played It, I think, is related to him.
See, I think, yeah. It's those 3.
Yeah.
2 of them are related. One is not. One is a completely different... And it's a different spelling also when you look at it.
If only there was some way to
I know, right?
find this out. But
got to find the yellow pages. Got to go through the phone book one by one. I'm
busy trying to arrange my Nathan Drake figure, so who knows?
It's all good, man. All good.
Skarsgård. We had 116 people watch that last stupid live stream.
Nice.
I have no idea why.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I got some more movies trailers that I watched today that came out just yesterday. Yeah. Yes, I know.
Alexander Skarsgård is...
Yes. And then his dad is...
this feller.
Yeah, he was in Avengers and Thor.
Hey, I don't want his life story. Give me a second.
I'm just
share
saying
screen,
it anyway.
Window, share. Boom. Alexander.
Yes.
Alexander's family, Gustav, Bill, and Walter are his...
Yeah, see, okay, those aren't...
I don't know who Walter is. This is It. The guy that can do the lazy eye trick.
Yes, Bill.
Yes. And then Gustav, I don't think I've seen him in anything.
No.
Westworld. Merlin.
Right. So yeah.
So he is in stuff.
Yeah, I've seen him in a couple things.
And then they're all, those are...
Right. Okay, but I'm talking about the other guy.
Father is this guy.
Okay, I guess they are all related.
They're all related.
No, there's another one out there that's not related, but it has the same last name, and I always think
that
he's
can't
part
be
of it.
possible.
Yeah, I know. Then maybe I just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah,
hey, look, trees.
It's always possible.
Hey, look, a giant rabbit.
I heard something like whenever this guy was done with Tarzan, Andrew was telling me about it. Something like at the rap party or something, he could finally eat whatever he wanted, and he just started crying because he'd been training so hard.
Oh, he trained that. That was one of the movies one of the reasons I watched that movie, because I heard about his training for it.
Yeah.
That's for like that long of time that he had his shirt off just to show
pectorals, rippling pectorals.
Yes, like it was like a 12-pack on top of a 6-pack.
He's probably like, this movie did not do well enough to justify what I've
probably not. Like
yeah.
For the amount of time that they're going to show it, CGI that shit, man.
I watched it. I can't remember any of it except that Margot Robbie's in it, and I was like, eh.
See,
I thought he looked great. He was cool, but like the movie overall, I couldn't tell you what happened in it at all.
Wasn't it like after like the original Tarzan story? It took place after that.
Yeah, they're already together and stuff.
Yeah, and he comes back for.
Oh yeah.
So he's on. See, I like that aspect. He's already been Tarzan. He saved her. He did his heroic stuff. If you want to find out about it, go read it in the funny pages.
Yeah, as if
he can be Tarzan. He could be the badass.
If only Batman and other comic books would do the same thing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
No, we got to tell an origin story. It has to be like, and we have to reduce the hero to nothing. So
nobody knows who Tarzan is. We got to tell them all about it. Okay.
Yeah, horrible storytelling. Can you imagine if a comic book had to start over every time they changed writers? Jesus. You'd have to retell the origin story every time.
They used to kind of do that, but in like, one block, it'd be like
yeah, exactly.
And now
in
he's
case
Batman.
You missed it.
Yeah. And it's like, or like the beginning of a Flash Gordon strip, they'll give you the last week in one frame.
Yeah.
And it's just like a couple of images, and then it's like, now on with the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can't do that shit now. They gotta tell everything because people are stupid, apparently.
No arguments there.
Well, yeah, I'll agree. But, like, one of the reasons James Gunn said that they wouldn't have two different Batmans or, like, have two different characters doing a show and a movie at the same time is because people will be confused.
Okay.
And I don't believe that. I think people can handle more than one thing at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. People are stupid. I saw this meme.
Well, yeah, if you tell them they're stupid, they're stupid.
They are stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, to an extent.
Share window. I saw this meme and it made me laugh. NASA employee. Oh, hey, you guys are back, really? Astronaut, moon's haunted. NASA employee. What? Astronaut loading a pistol and getting back on the rocket ship. Moon's haunted. Yeah.
Love it.
Apparently, I just looked it up. They apparently are buying lightweight weapons.
Huh?
NASA to buy lightweight semi-automatic rifles.
Well, yeah, I want to see what happens when you shoot a gun in space, don't you? We have no idea what happens. We could speculate and theorize and draw pictures.
Yeah. A long time ago, when the internet was new and young, there was some astronaut test I saw online, and they were like, it's something like if you're stranded on the moon and you or in space or something, and what objects would you take or whatever. One was a gun, and I was like, what the hell are you gonna need that for?
I mean, would it even work? Can you even fire?
I don't know, but that ended up being the right answer. They're like, you should have taken the gun because then you. It was like an inner tube or like an inflatable raft and a gun. And I was like, what the hell does any of this have to do with space? And then it was like, yeah, you could sit in the inner tube and then you'd shoot the gun and that would propel you. And I just pictured this raft leapfrogging 6 shots across the moon.
I mean, technically you wouldn't even need the raft. There's no friction.
I know. I don't remember the details, but I remember
you could have a giant block of adamantium and it would still go through the fucking space.
Yeah.
It's just as much as the feather would.
Yeah. The request for the automatic rifles did not indicate the number of rifles, but it is noted that the total budget should not exceed 15,000. The moon is definitely effing haunted.
Yeah, there's spiders there. I've seen the documentary.
Spiders?
Yeah, Apollo 18. You never saw that movie?
Did I? I don't know if I finished that.
That was creepy.
I might have fallen asleep.
Oh, wow.
I gotta look that up. Gotta add that to my list.
Yeah, that was a creepy one. I like that one. I'm not a big fan of found footage.
Yeah, me neither.
I've watched a few of them, but that one's probably one of the best ones.
I might have turned it off because it was found footage. Creepy. Oh my god, look at him. He's big and spidery.
Yeah, no, it was creepy.
I remember them dragging him into a cave or something.
A crater.
Yeah.
The craters. Because they just don't, they're so deep they don't get light into them. But it looks like a cave.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say there's selenites on there because I love at the First Men in the Moon. I'll show you pictures of that.
Well, they're on the other side.
Well, everything's on the other side. The dark side of the moon.
Well, these guys aren't. They're right in our face, but they're just in the crater. And the other side of the moon isn't really technically dark.
He looks like a rock.
It's facing the sun at all times.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. This side of the moon, our side, it gets into shadow. It gets dark all the time.
Yeah.
But not the other side. The other side's bleached white. It's burnt. Over sunburned. But I don't think you can fire a gun in space. The shooting gunpowder, I don't even know if it would pop.
If the spark would do anything.
Yeah, I don't even know if that would happen. The gunpowder wouldn't even ignite, would it? Maybe for a split millisecond because of the oxygen that's in there, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think it would fire. And now we need light gun,
Yeah, you need a laser.
We need laser
right.
guns.
Laser
That's what
guns.
you really need.
That's what I really need. Fires can't burn in the oxygen-free vacuum of space, but
so.
guns can shoot.
Hmm.
Modern ammunition contains its own oxidizer, a chemical that will trigger the explosion of gunpowder, and thus firing a bullet wherever you are in the universe. No atmospheric oxygen required. Snappy.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Cool. I didn't know that.
I still want to see it.
Well, here's an animation.
Yeah, I don't need an animation.
Wait, is that I think I know that channel. Pause. Yeah, I've seen that. I think that channel.
So basically, it just makes
stack them up. Give me your wallet.
I don't have any pockets.
Give me your space wallet.
So you would just go flying backwards, really. Like a bullet would go one way and you would go the other way, and you would never stop.
So I don't know, because like,
I mean,
it's just like, woo.
Yeah, that's what would happen.
I don't know. I like to think that it would recoil and just drag you away.
Oh yeah, that would. I like, and then just flipping over and over and never stopping. I'm gonna throw up, and then you throw up, and then you got a ring of puke around you.
It's like,
well, I guess the puke would be in your suit.
Helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a washing machine going around in there.
God.
You're like, oh God, this is so disgusting.
I ate it.
I did it again.
Just keeps recycling.
It's in my eyes. Can't get sucked up into the air vents or whatever. That's disgusting.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus save me.
Oh, my Father.
So they're making Scream 99, apparently.
What?
Scream?
The movies?
Yeah.
They called it 99?
No, it's Scream 7, but, like...
But did they call it Scream 99?
Oh, no, they called it Scream 7. I was just making a joke. Like Jaws 45.
Oh, crap. Yeah. Yeah, no,
supposed to be out a couple of years ago.
I saw, unfortunately, the last one.
I was making a Back to the Future 2 joke.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Just went.
But they keep making these movies, so it's not even funny anymore. Like Mad Magazine, I keep saying this. It was in Airplane or Airplane 2. I think it's the second one.
Jaws?
This guy goes into a convenience store at like the airport, and he's buying bombs or something because it's Airplane.
Yeah.
And on the wall is Rocky 28 or something like that, and it's this old guy in the Rocky shorts and boxing gloves. It's like they used to do that in Mad Magazine. They'd be like, sequel 84, and Indiana Jones has a walker, and it's like, it's reality now. It's not.
It really is.
Anymore.
Yeah. Well, we're the product of the 80s and 90s. That's what I grew up laughing. So it's in my repertoire.
It's just depressing that you can't even laugh at the jokes we used to make because they stupidly made it reality.
So yeah, this time they're just running through New York.
Yeah.
Remind me of Jason Takes Manhattan.
Oh, you're talking about Scream. I was like, Indy? Your alien has like a weird, like, clear head thing going on.
Well, he's kind of green-blue, so it's picking up the background.
Well, Nate is dark enough that he is not.
It was picking up the whiskers of this rabbit thing.
I saw the last Scream.
I don't even remember the last. I think the last one I saw in total was the one with James and Bob.
It was like last year. That was number 3.
Okay, that was the last one I saw.
So 1, 2, 3, they're good. They work as a full circle story.
Right. Yes.
And it ends. Like I just watched them like last year again.
Pardon me.
1, 2, 3, great movies. They're like adult Scooby-Doo to me.
Yeah, kind of.
Then they did the cash grab 4th one, and I was like, this is gonna be bad. It was still good. it was a little ridiculous, but I was like, okay, 1 through 3 is good. 4 is good as the cash grab. You don't need any more. Here comes 5. 5 was trash, and it incorporates all the
your word for it.
crap tropes that you expect in modern day, modern audience sensibilities, and it's like it's kind of like a crap reboot sequel, but like an example will be I'm just gonna tell you the twist. There's a guy and there's a girl that's like a 17-year-old or something. They're the ones. They're fans of the old Scream,
right,
in universe stuff, and I can't even remember why. I think they're just weirdos, but like Ghostface chases someone down at a party and kills them to death.
Really?
And
kills them to death, not like partial.
Kind of at the same. No, he comes back actually.
So not to death.
No, because he's. This is another modern sensibility. You can't kill the black guy anymore, which I'm kind of fine with because it was such a trope for years.
Trope, yeah.
But he should be dead the amount of times he's been stabbed. But in the editing, like she is in the Scream suit stabbing him, if you think about it, and she's at the party, and she's not winded. So it's like at least in the other movies there was like a suspension of disbelief or whatever. Like like this character's off screen, so maybe they are killing someone. The editing is bad in this, so you're like, there's no way that's the same person, even though I know that it's supposed to be the same person. It's something like that. Another thing is, like most horror movies that overstay their welcome, they start killing the original cast because the original cast is like, I'm over it. I don't want anything to do with this anymore. So they kill off Dewey, and I was like, that's horseshit. But because like by now
I'm getting movies mixed in with Scary Movie.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you.
I can't.
It's not the weird, not the mentally handicapped version. It's the David Arquette version. First
Did
movie.
He play that movie too?
No, it's this other guy that kind of looks like a discount version of him. First movie, he's a dork, but he's like a deputy and stuff.
Right? Yeah, I remember.
By the 5th movie, he looks grizzled. He's been through this numerous times. They kill him off in the dumbest way, like
sitting on the toilet.
No, he's like, he's gonna have his moment because he's walking. It's in the trailer. He's walking down the hall of the hospital, and he's just like unloaded his gun into Ghostface, which is the girl, I believe, if I remember correctly, not the guy. He's unloaded 6 shots from his Smith & Wesson or whatever, and he's walking kind of awesome, like gunfighter, and empties the shells out. And of course he's like looks at the body. I think he's helping the girl. No, wait. No, the girl escaped. Anyway, the bitch that got shot 6 times jumps on his back and starts stabbing him because he's like before it was like I'm gonna kill you, blah 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 blah, and he's like, not today. And then he shot the thing, it jumps on his back, it stabs him, it's like, yes, today, and it kills him. And I was like, this movie's terrible. Like, 1, you never should have killed Dewey, and 2, this bitch is dead.
He had a Smith & Wesson 45.
I don't remember the gun. We can look it up.
Like, that's gonna go right through that.
It's like a cop gun,
right?
Yeah.
And I mean, he's fucking using hollow points and whatever else. Like, nothing's gonna stop that shit.
No, but she's fine.
Yeah,
she lives to subvert the male hero and make him die in a stupid way. Thanks, Hollywood. Yeah. Scream 6 gun. There is like a Wikipedia that tells you. Oh, it's a Beretta, maybe 92 FS.
Yeah, that could probably if he wasn't using like
9mm
split or
official pistol, U.S. military. In subsequent films, it was replaced by the Glock 17. I don't care. You get
It's
shot.
I just got a vest on. I mean, but again, at the same time, I'm shooting the head of whatever's coming at me. I'm not shooting the body.
So I could see
There's too many fatty areas. She probably had implants.
From what no, she didn't. She's the ugliest girl. The way I understand bulletproof vests is that you can still get blunt force trauma.
Oh yeah.
Die from that. So if someone unloads
it works
several rounds into
exactly.
that, you're probably dead anyway.
Yeah, it takes one bullet. That's all. And then it's useless. After that, it doesn't work anymore. Unless there's
really?
That's the way they used to work. Like you shoot them once, twice, all the plates start breaking.
Yeah,
all that ceramics it doesn't stop bullets anymore. So yeah, the next couple of shots are going to start hurting. The longer you get shot, the more likely he is they're going to go through.
Whole point is he unloads several rounds, and I'm like,
shoot the head and double
Quiggy 17-year-old is dead.
2x4 to the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw another trailer for
and he could pistol whip the corpse.
Evil Dead Rises.
Yeah,
that shit looks fucking creepy, man.
Yeah, the makeup's good, but it's like
the twitching, the breaking of the bones and crawling, that shit freaks me out. Like Exorcist, that shit freaked me out when I saw it in the theaters.
Oh, really? Because I thought we watched it in high school and laughed.
I went to the theater in high school and watched it. I went by
myself.
Watched
it at my dad's. I was laughing.
Yeah, I think I watched the original and laughed. But when they did the remake, or like they remastered it and they put in the deleted scenes and then they threw it out like for one of the anniversaries or something.
Sure.
Seating in the theater was fucking freaky. I don't know, just like bending your body backwards and like moving your bones and you can hear the breaking and like you start crawling, fucking weird.
I don't do it usually.
Yeah, that's what shadow people do. That's fucking.
I lost my banners. No, they don't. They just sit. They do this.
No, well,
or they go.
Very nice.
Well, this will become a stream I can't show my wife. So let's go the full way. I'm
talking about skinwalkers.
I still don't know what a skinwalker is. I don't understand it.
It's like a shadow person, but they like steal your skin and they.
They imitate.
Yeah, imitators, but they're like shadow walkers. They're shadow looking, like they have no features whatsoever until they steal your skin. But them themselves look like nothing but a shadow.
But they also try to lure you out by screaming in the night. I don't
know. Night. Sounds like you've seen my cousin Vinny when he's out in the woods and that owl starts screaming. Yeah, that's what it's like. You're out in the middle of the woods and all of a sudden.
Oh, well, that's like that cop video when the mountain lion screeches and he's like,
there you go. Exactly. That's that thing's calling you out into the middle of the fucking place to say, come in, I want to eat you.
Like, nope, let's go get fire.
I want your skin. Come to me.
Yeah. I'll try to find the...
Oh, speaking of weird sounds, I heard the mating call of a shoebill bird. That shit is freaky. I swear to God, it's an AK going off.
Is that those big ones, the thick?
It's the fucking dinosaur that looks like it's going to murder you no matter what. It doesn't matter if it's the happiest bird in the world. It looks like it's going to murder you.
It's like
constant murder in its eyes. Oh, you looked at me? Yeah, let's go. I'm going to snap your head off. It was funny.
All right, let's look for this first. Oh, yeah, that guy looks angry all the time. Especially when you take a picture of it with his head lowered.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of it.
He's like right there.
Every angle, it's always pissed off looking. Yeah. I'm going to kill you. It's a dinosaur. It's not a bird.
I'm not turning the right way. Hold on.
It is not a bird whatsoever. It is a dinosaur. Through and through.
Shoebills.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how loud this is. No, that's a joke.
No, it's not.
This might be it.
In 8.
That's just so dumb. Okay, it's being dumb.
Yeah, shoe bills or metal. That's for sure. They're fucking robots. Glitch in the Matrix left over from the Cretaceous period. Look at that thing. It's not real.
What's the noise gonna be? Come on, man.
Do something. No. I'm not performing for you.
Make the walls bleed. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, okay,
gotta keep the walls wet.
There you go. Yeah, well, I'd be freaked out if I heard
Another
that.
one was in a room, so it was getting that echo reverberation. So it sounded like gunshots.
Madness. Let me see if I can find... See, like, I'm just going to borrow the Y files for a second to find the shadow people thing.
Oh, right. Going back to shadow people. All right. Well, I'll go to the next movie. Was Polite Society.
Uh-huh.
It looked like a comedy, kung fu nonsense type.
Kung fu?
It reminded me of Three Ninjas, is what it reminded me of.
All right. Yeah, I'm just going to mute the audio.
It looked fun. It looked like a stupid, like, kids movie.
Kids movie.
It looked like it was rated a really low PG, like almost G. But since it had fighting, they had to make it PG.
All right. Let's see if this works. And then I think we're pretty much done with the topic anyway.
So Skinwalkers.
Yeah,
I like Skinwalkers as shadow people. I used to see them all the time. I haven't seen them for a while.
I don't know where he got this video, but like this guy is like, I don't know why he's filming this dark room. Wait, did I pass it? No, okay. Yeah, see, there's one. They just sit, or
I see the ones I've
or
seen.
They
still.
Oh, see, that was the before. There you go. Here's one for you. That's basically what I used to see, except that
for whatever reason, two shadows right there. That looked like a person dressed in black with a shadow being projected.
Well, you could see through it.
Yeah, but it's still projecting another shadow. That's not.
I got
shadow person.
I know what you're saying. I think it's fake too. But when I was a kid, I used to see like that. But in my head, I used to be able to like pick it up with my brain and put it down and watch it run again, and just do that over and over again. Or sometimes I'd just see him
like the car, like the dude that ran beside your car going down the interstate.
No, that was something else. Like when you, like as a little kid, I used to imagine something running alongside.
Yeah. You'd run, jump in the pole lines or whatever. Yeah.
Like if I just sat still, staring out across the street, because we used to have hills and coal mines across the street. If I just sat and like zoned out, I could see them run, and then I could like start it over.
Sounds like a stroke.
Yeah, doesn't it? Anywho, what's your movie? Three Ninjas?
The Locksmith has Ryan Phillippe.
Movie.
He looks old.
Ooh.
That's when I know. Like, see, when I'm seeing
that guy
I haven't seen in a long time, and then they look old. I'm like, wow, I'm old. I'm older than I realized.
He's like at the age where he should be on Hallmark Channel.
I think he's the same age as us.
He's at the age where he should be on Hallmark Channel. Locksmith.
Yeah, he's a locksmith who went to jail. He gets out of jail, tries to do, I'm going to live my life by the law. And of course,
he gets pulled back in.
Pulled back in.
Every time I get pull me back in.
So, yeah. It's one of those.
Oh, she looks familiar too. She's looking rough.
Fakim Jensen.
No, that's not her, but she looks rough.
Oh, she's in this movie, I think, too.
Oh, yeah?
Or was it a different movie? Hold on. No, I think it was this one.
I think that's the chick from Pitch Black.
Yeah, it's someone I know.
Or I don't remember.
Ollie Lauder? No.
What'd you call me?
Oh, no. It says it at the end.
Who's that? I saw a brunette and then I saw cleavage and then I lost it. Yeah, he looks old.
Yeah.
His face has widened out.
Yes, he gained weight, definitely. He's thickened out.
But he doesn't look bad. He's just
no. I'm just saying
he's more square now.
Yeah, he looks older. He's not as toothpick as he used to be.
Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy not knowing her name.
Yeah, it should be saying it here in a second. No.
He was in like all those movies I didn't want to watch in the 90s.
There was The Way of the Gun is a really
Kate
good Kate Bronsworth. That's it.
Bosworth
And Ving Rhames. The Way of the Gun. The first 5 minutes of that movie hooked me. The rest of that movie is shit. It has Benicio del Toro in it, but it's where him and Benicio del Toro are standing outside of this, or they're sitting on this car, and this dude is standing in line. He's like, "Hey, get off my fucking car!" And then Sarah Silverman starts like screaming.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Shut that bitch's face up before I
come over there and skull off.
Fuck starter head."
Yeah.
Fuck starter mouth or something.
That was on Pluto like a few months ago.
Oh my god,
that specific scene, I think, and I was like, "Oh, that's where it comes from."
That shit is funny, and you from seeing that in the first 5 minutes of the movie,
yeah,
you're ready for some fucking action. You're like, hell yeah. The rest of the movie is nothing like the first 5 minutes of that movie.
Yeah.
And then apparently it was written for a different movie, but he couldn't get that. The director could never get that movie made, so he just put it into another movie.
Gotcha.
Because he wanted that scene in a movie so bad.
This is why I know her. She's Lois.
Yeah.
This is like the only thing I think I've ever seen her in.
Kate Bronsworth?
Bosworth.
See, I thought it was somebody else that was Lois in that movie.
Yeah. I like this movie.
I love that movie.
Didn't do everything
it has
I wanted
its
it
flaws.
to do, but I like it.
Yeah, it has its flaws, like he never throws a punch. He never does anything really except for save an airplane, barely.
I wanted him to fight something, and they didn't do that.
Very much so. He lifted up an island. Cool.
Yeah. I like when he flies through the plane, or the wing. Of the thing to catch the plane. And the music was great.
The dude's just unloading their bullets at him.
Yeah.
All right, give me the minigun. Yeah. Then they shoot him with a minigun.
Yeah.
And then he pulls out a little Glock 17 and was like, ping. Like, after the minigun, what do you expect to fucking happen?
I think he makes a face that says that, though. He's like...
Yeah. Well, yeah, Superman. Of course.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, dude? It's not even a mosquito bite. Like, probably never even feel the bullets at all.
Yeah. And then idiots are always like, "Oh, Superman would never abandon Lois if he knew he had a kid." And I was like, he didn't know he had a kid. That's the point.
He didn't know, so of course he didn't just abandon Lois, he abandoned humanity. Scientists said, "Hey, your home planet might still exist." Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go see if my parents are alive. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Like, they didn't define that well enough. I think if they had, then people would shut the earth up.
Bro, yeah, but no, he abandoned humanity. Like, they were like, "Oh, your planet actually might still be there. It might not have blown up." Well, I'm gonna go see.
Yeah.
It's a couple-year trip. It's probably like 2.5-year round trip. So,
and I guess he did take a ship with him, because I was like, that's a long time to hold your breath.
So there's some deleted scene. I just saw it not too long ago. It's like an $11 million scene that Warner Brothers just deleted. It's like, nope, we're not going to use it. Cost $11 million to film it, and it's him in the spaceship that crashes in Martha's. Yeah, it's him, and he's at fucking Krypton looking at a giant irradiated planet. Just, it's full of kryptonite. There's a giant symbol of Superman, the House of L symbol, and then like something happens and it starts to crash, and that's why it crashes on Earth, because he like nicks part of his crystal ship. and it like starts spinning out of control, and he like barely pushes the button for Earth because all that kryptonite around him starting to like poison him.
If he can make that trip in that amount of time, that's a pretty dang good spaceship, because that thing flies for like decades whenever he's little in the old movies.
Well, no,
it goes through a lot of galaxies.
It took him 2 years. Stuff. It's just 2 years. With the warp travel, I mean, you have to imagine it has warp travel, because it took him 2 years to get from Krypton to Earth as a baby and the small ship. So yeah, of course he's going to upgrade the ship before he leaves.
I'm just saying you got to go through a lot of like galaxies and wormholes and stuff.
Probably.
Well, let's see at the beginning of the 70s movie. It's the amount of space effects they have him going through. It's like, what? No.
But they can show you Krypton on, well, it's in our galaxy. That's what's weird, is like it's in our galaxy because you can see the star from Earth. There's one time that they pointed it out.
In the movies?
It was in I think it was in that movie. Like, because they go to when he's a kid and he's got like the planets up on the ceiling, and he's got like one, like they were able to find out where Krypton was from his like that's what I always got from it. Like
in the new movie, if anybody has
Returns, I think it Returns.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, not the newest movie, not
the thing. No, that has nothing to do with it. The if anything, the little kid has it. I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what I mean, when he was a kid, but back then he knew.
I don't remember them doing anything like that in Returns.
I think it was when they did the flashbacks of him a kid, when he like after he crashes on and he's like sleeping, and he starts to wake up, and he's remembering his life as finding out that he's an alien. Like, oh, I've got superpowers. I'm gonna learn how to fly, and he's like jumping across the cornfields. And he does the Spider-Man thing where he's like, oh, I can take my glasses off. I don't need glasses to see. Which makes no fucking sense, because after he crashed on Earth, he like lifted a fucking car off to change a tire for his dad.
Well, he didn't remember.
No, I guess not.
But why would he need glasses?
Exactly. Why? He never needed. He was always Superman, even as a toddler. Like, he always had his super strength and everything. It wasn't. It gradually came on.
Correct.
I got a beer winch. I was about to say it. Give me my time.
I'm helping.
So yeah. Oh, woman.
Yeah, woman. Whoa, mantis.
Of the photographs.
What?
Fucking creepy. The next movie, sorry. Woman of the photographs.
Talking about Superman, and you're off on a woman of the photographs.
Yeah. I don't know what reminded me to go to that. It was something you said, and
oh, okay. It looks Japanese.
Yeah, it is. It looks creepy. It looks good. I liked it. I liked the trailer. Looks creepy. Lots of mantises.
Whoa, man. Whoa, man.
You know what that reminds me of? So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Yeah, well, I can see that. Man. But it's from my yeah, they do that too. Musical Barbecue or Surf and Turf. One of those Space Coast to Coast or Cartoon Planet CDs has Zorak come on, and he's like, "Whoa, man. Whoa, mantis."
That's funny.
Yeah.
It looks creepy. I don't know what it's really about. This guy takes pictures and he edits them, and then I guess there's a woman from every photograph that he puts in or something. I don't know. He makes every woman look like this woman, but it's all in his head. I don't know. Couldn't figure it out. But he's like feeding things to a mantis. It looked creepy.
All right. Cartoon Planet?
I don't know. Next one was You People.
That sounds like it's going to be stupid.
It's a comedy. It's an uncomfortable comedy. It's like they put these characters in situations that makes them uncomfortable to make you laugh about it. It's really weird comedy. it's not shock comedy, but it's like borderline almost shock comedy, but not quite there.
I'm not usually a fan of uncomfortableness. That's kind of why I never really liked Frasier, because it's always so freaking awkward.
I'm not a big fan of uncomfortableness either, but like some of it looked funny. Eddie Murphy, Justin something.
What's it called?
Or You People. Eddie Murphy. And some other kid. Used to be fat. Kid.
Oh, Jonah Hill.
There you go, Jonah Hill.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. It doesn't. I don't even know if it's something I would watch if it came on TV for free.
I don't know.
And like parts of it look like it's going to be funny, but the whole, like, you already know what's going to happen. You know the beginning, you know the middle, you know the end. It's just the parts that they put in there to make you laugh. Some of it looks funny, some of it looks really stupid.
I am good. It looks like it's going to be Netflix nonsense.
Probably.
Cartoon Planet. What is the name of this song? Zorak.
Zorak Woman. That's all you got to put in. I'm sure.
No, I did it. That's not it.
Well, you didn't do it right, or it would have popped up.
What?
Yep. You heard me.
Oh, Sitnam. That's the name of it.
Sitnam?
Sitnam.
Sitnam.
Mantis spelled backwards is Sitnam. Sitnam.
Sitman.
Oh, yeah, I found it. It's a long track. It's 1 minute and 3 seconds. I don't know if we.
Oh, my gosh. Your intro is 2 minutes long.
It is not. It's about 1 minute. And I meant to add more to it, but moving and crap. That's right. Share screen. Present. Share screen. Window. Not window. Tab. Sitnam. All right, then.
Man.
Hopefully, no. I would say hopefully we don't get demonetized for this, but we'd have to be demonetized in the first.
Whoa, man. Mantis. Whoa, Mantis. Traveling through another dimension. Don't stare into the sun.
I'm gonna pause it so that we can do commentary. I don't even want a copyright claim.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even if you're
interesting.
I'll just skip to the
there you go.
The relevant part.
Eat my tattoo. Never take me alive.
That shit was genius.
Oh wait. That's the end. We missed the Sitnam part.
Mantis, spelled backwards, is Sitnam. 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 Read my tattoo. You'll never take me alive.
Anyway,
that's pretty funny.
That's what I did in high school. That's what I listened to.
Nice. I listened to the Saturday morning cartoon CD a lot.
Oh, I think I still have that on here on my iTunes.
Yeah, got the CD somewhere. Came across the booklet for it. I miss CD booklets. I miss CDs.
I miss everything. I miss physical. I miss collecting physical things.
I don't know. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't.
Sometimes I do, and sometimes too much. Oh, I could totally buy a CD player now that we're moving.
There you go.
I had nowhere to put it here. I was like, I miss having like my 2 speakers and my boxy junk.
Oh god, I remember
my
that thing.
Three CD changer.
I remember that sitting on top of your piano in that apartment over in the corner. You're listening to a real radio on it whenever I come over.
And I could be across the room on the computer, and I could hit record on my remote because it was that fancy, and I could record the radio onto cassette. And I still have a cassette I can't listen to because I have no way of playing it right now.
I've got a bunch of cassettes that I've I'm trying to find. I bought this cheap ass fucking thing off of Amazon.
Yeah,
It was
I've
supposed
seen
to
something like that.
take your cassettes and you can listen to them, but then you can convert it to an MP3 by
Didn't
you can
work.
plug it in. Well, yeah, but no, it didn't work.
Oh.
I couldn't play any. It wouldn't even play the fucking cassettes.
That's stupid. Yeah, I saw stuff like that, and then I saw reviews that were like, "It doesn't work," and I was like, "Oh, okay, forget it."
Yeah, it was cheap, and I was like, oh, like I was just excited. Like I even read
Yeah.
some of the reviews, and they were like, yeah, it works good, it works, and then
Yeah,
like,
we
no,
don't work for the company, I swear.
this thing does not work.
I really want a system that does tape, CD, and record.
Convert all that, yeah.
Well, not even convert it, just play it.
No,
Play it around my
they
house.
make those. They still make those.
Yeah,
I've got a record radio CD player. It looks like a boxy. It's got the wood box and it looks fancy.
Oh, I like this one, but we don't have anywhere to put it currently. It's kind of expensive. Looks fancy. I like that. It looks like an old
I
radio.
got something like that.
Yeah.
It's
Does
a
it
little
work?
short. It works. It works good.
Oh.
I just don't listen to it very often. You know, I don't have a reason to listen to sit and listen
Music?
to records.
Oh.
That doesn't do like music. I talked to my wife about this. Like music doesn't move me in the ways that other people hear music, I guess.
I'm dead inside.
Yeah, probably. Like I don't cry because I hear a piece of music that moves me.
Oh, I do. I'm a total sap.
Oh yeah, see, I don't get that. It doesn't do anything to me. Like there's music that'll like make me like hyper and like get my adrenaline flowing.
that too.
But that's about it.
If we're watching a movie and someone's doing something selflessly heroic, and then you can just hint at music, and I will just be like, yeah, I'm a sap when it comes to music.
Oh yeah, not me. I got a tone deaf ear for music. I like music, but it doesn't do it. It doesn't move me. And I
think we've discussed before how I feel like people don't listen to music enough anymore.
Oh, they probably don't. I mean, I like listening to music. I like soundtracks, like the scores, not like necessarily the.
Yeah, me too.
Soundtracks. I like classical music. I like listening to that.
Yeah.
But again, it doesn't like move me to tears or make me want to like.
Well, that even doesn't have to. You can just like music. Remember back in like, even in the 2000s, people were like, I love this band. I have all the CDs. I listen to them all the time. You never hear anyone talk about music
there's
anymore.
No bands like that anymore.
Yeah, there's nothing anymore. There's Taylor Swift, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Or there's like weird pop crap like Lizzo or.
See, I don't even know any of that. I couldn't tell you any of those.
Oh, you would know.
I don't think I've ever
heard if she came tromping along.
I've never heard. Never actively heard I couldn't tell you what Taylor Swift sounds like. I have no idea.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, like everything.
She
is
might be able to sing and
garbage
stuff,
now.
So
So
I don't care.
There's no one actually. Digital really destroyed the music industry.
Oh yeah,
and it's slowly destroying the movie industry too.
It's changing. I don't want to say it's destroyed it. It's changed it the way it used to be to changing it into something new, and people just haven't got the grasp of how to adapt yet.
Well, I think more people listen to like podcasts now than anything, and I'm like, a lot of you just need to tune out and listen to music for a couple of days.
Yeah, I mean,
you're too connected. You're too tuned in.
Yeah, whatever.
Get off the internet.
Let people do whatever they want. Do you do?
No, they will do what I say.
Sorry, man. It says I live in America. I don't have to do what you say.
Well, at least for the time being.
I can listen to whatever I want to.
At least for the time being. Yeah, you think that. Never mind. I'm not going to get into it. I was talking to my dad today. I'm like, I see so much crap going on, and I'm mostly terrified that I never hear of anyone fighting back against the stupid shit. And he's like, oh, they're out there. You gotta have faith and stuff. And I was like, and I told my wife, I'm like, every day, like every once in a while, I'll just be like, I'll just sigh heavily. And she's like, "You all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Then I'm just like, I swear to God, every day the world feels more corrupt than it did the day before.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of people not choosing
Well,
to
the thing
do the
is,
right thing.
well, they're not going to because of money, and greed, and power. That's what's gonna.
I don't understand obsession with power. Like if I was a Hitlerian type of character, like maybe I just hate people because I'm like, just leave me alone. I don't care what you do. Go away.
Yeah.
But like other people, they're like, we want to dictate how you live, and I'm like, why?
I don't get it either.
I don't get it.
Why do you care what I do? Why do you care what my neighbor does? Like, I don't care what my neighbor does.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he doesn't bother me.
His
so
crap is getting on your property.
Yeah, but like, I don't give a fuck what. I don't care. I don't care what that guy, my neighbor over there, does. I don't care what this neighbor does. As long as he doesn't like force his shit onto me, I'm good. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, let people be people.
People's is people's.
Yeah, like fuck it.
I've never understood the obsession with power. I'm like, I'd like to have the ability to be comfortable and do things I want to do,
but that doesn't require power.
But you don't need power for that.
No.
I don't need to tell you to eat bugs instead of meat because I find myself thinking I'm holier than thou.
Or telling you that you have to eat canned tuna or canned salmon only. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, people just telling people, get the fuck off me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to share this. And
everybody's entitled to something.
Are they?
No.
Oh.
To air. That's what you're entitled to. Air and water.
You have the... Yeah.
No, you're entitled to air and water.
Yeah. Well, if you ask the CEO of Nestle, he's like, "You're not entitled to water."
No, and if I could help it, air either.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
I tell you what is. People's is people's. Is frog gone? Yes. Is people's worrying? Is people's looking? Is no come? But is people's working? Is water boiling? Is come? Yeah. People's is people's.
People's is people's. Like, yeah.
Words to live by.
Fucking Muppets. Yeah.
People's is people's.
People's is people's, man. Just let them fucking be people's. Quit fucking telling me how to be a people.
That should have been the title of the stream.
People are always obsessed with their truth, with the truth. They're like, but it's only their truth that can be right.
That's the modern philosophy. I think everybody's become horrendously narcissistic in the last however many years. So they're like, living my truth, and it's like, go fuck yourself.
Exactly. Your truth doesn't mean anything to my truth or his truth. Like
there is no your truth. There is no my truth. There's the truth.
Well, yeah.
And the truth is, you're starting to piss me
off. Yeah, about 4 months ago.
Yeah. And on that note, we should start wrapping it up because I'm gonna have to cook dinner.
It is an hour.
Yeah.
All right, so next week
there's a good one that no one tuned in for. So
the kid was watching in the beginning. I put it on for him.
Oh, nice.
Going to bed. So
well, good thing I didn't start swearing until the end.
Yeah.
Folks. Should really do this at the beginning. I need to start doing this at the beginning.
All right.
If you want to follow Steve, you can go to the Instagrammy. Yeah. He is on SJP Second Toy.
With an S, not a Z.
Yeah, I gotcha. Window, Second Toys. Follow him. Follow him on the Instagram.
Damn it, Darth Maul.
Damn it, Darth Maul.
Damn it, Jaina.
Damn it. And if you want to check out snippets from my coming soon in some form,
I gotta stop drinking.
Steve for a second. Hopefully coming soon in some form, comic. You can go to the Real Smacked in the Head on the Instagram and see snippets and clippets and stuff. And now I will unmute Steve.
This would have been a better dark saber, especially for
Wait. I messed it up. damn it. Remove.
Like a knight
Oh yeah,
with
sure.
a sword.
Well, it
An
makes
actual
sense
sword.
for his visor.
Yeah, right.
He'd look more knighty. When I saw that piece of crap sword, I was like, "You've already told me that you know nothing about Star Wars."
The first thing I thought of was the light whip from that Lemuria had. Lemuria. Yeah, something like that. That's what I thought of. It's not really a lightsaber because it's a whip type thing.
Yeah.
But that's what I thought of that. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Like, the thing's coming out of sight, you could slice your fucking hand off. Like, you bring it down this way, there's your fucking wrist.
The only time it was acceptable is when didn't he put it into someone's shoulder? Like he was like this and then he was like that.
Maybe.
And I was
Like,
like,
when he put it up to
kinda
someone's
cool.
face, like when he was guarding and like he turned it into their face type thing. Yeah, that works. But the rest of the time, just have them deactivated until you actually need the thing. Because then you're just wasting power.
Yeah. Yeah, so check me out on the Instagram.
Yeah, check Sean out. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. Yeah. There's two things I've always wanted to see in a lightsaber fight. Kind of pissed that Ryan Johnson sort of did one.
Rain Johnson?
Yes. Scumbag Johnson. When they're fighting over the lightsaber and it's hanging in midair and it splits and blows up, I always wanted to see two guys fighting and one accidentally slices through the handle. And
Would it be accident if they're fighting?
Well, whatever. He just goes through the handle, and the guy looks down. And I wanted to see like it starts as like a pinprick, and then just goes, and then just blows them both backwards. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool. Another one. I always wanted to see them fighting, and the one guy turns off the lightsaber, flips it around, and pistol whips the guy across the head, and then turns it back on.
Yeah.
Just like,
yeah.
Black.
See, I never liked the fighting techniques that they used for lightsaber. It reminds, for the prequels and for like this, it reminds me too much of like formal fighting, like the British fighting the Revolutionary War. Like, everybody stand in a line. All right, shoot. All right, you guys are dead. Next line, come forward. Shoot. All right, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like,
brilliant.
Like fencing, like, no, you have to fight this way. I use this style. You have to defend me with this style. Like, I want to see some free flowing, crazy ass like
street brawl.
Right, like you said, like turn the lightsaber off in mid swing, duck, roll, turn it back on, and stab backwards.
Or backhand pistol whip.
And then you turn it on straightwards, and it like goes right through their head. Like, there's so many way better fighting styles they could use than the formal fighting things.
I only ever really liked the sword fights in Phantom Menace out of those three movies.
Yes,
because at least Ray Park knew what he was doing, and it felt cooler. It looked cooler.
Yeah.
The next two movies, I was like, this is nonsense. They're just like
flailing.
It's
like they got a lightsaber in each hand and like doing the running and punching and swirling their hand around.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Especially in that last movie. They just stand there and they're both doing that wacky spinny thing at each other like this close. And I was like, what is happening?
Nothing. It's just computers.
Yeah.
Anyways, we should wrap it up. It's
all right. I gotta go make.
You gotta go make dinner. I've got to go make sure the kid's asleep and
all right.
Make sure his bag is packed for school tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, that's all I got.
Alrighty.
Oh, burritos. I had this burrito.
Burritos, right. Yeah. What the fuck is up with this burrito?
It looked like lasagna. If it was a burrito. Yeah. I don't understand how it's a burrito. It had like chicken and beef all the way through it and like sauce and then like just a tortilla folded over. And it was,
taco.
I guess. I'm like, how does this qualify as a burrito? I should be able to do this.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I understand a wet burrito, you can't pick it up.
Yeah, it was probably meant to be
a wet burrito. That, but
it had so much crap. It was just folded over once, and it just made me think I was eating lasagna. And then I was so full, I thought I was going to die. And that's it. That's why
That
we
made me
should
think I
ban
was
it.
eating tilapia. I ate all of it, and it was delicious, but it was still not a burrito.
It was all right. It wasn't what I wanted.
It wasn't a burrito.
No. All
What a
right.
shame.
I
All
got
right.
my wife coming. I will end this stream and play the outro. Thank you very much.
Thank you
See
very
you
much.
next week. All right. See you.